The lost generation has been subjected to hell's penetration, and when they were forbidden to pray, they lost their way. I think more than lost their way, they were purposely led astray, a maleficent inception, so that they are given over to deception. Revisionist histories, so the past is then a mystery. To control the future, alas, you only need to hide the past. This dark and evil intrusion brought to them gender confusion, not knowing who they are, living vicariously through avatars. Those who did not fall to deception's call will be the victims of extermination via vaccination. By their own perversion they are perplexed, until they all are vexed, living in denial, unable to face life's simplest trials. The lost generation is subjected to hell's penetration. iPhonery dependent, to whom technology is transcendent, subjected to pedophilia from the pit, which has consumed the body politic. Living with satanic scars, what will be revealed in their memoirs? Common Core was introduced so that a generation would be seduced, believing socialism is to be sought, and gender confusion should be taught. Undermining the family and their freedom is an agenda to mislead them. A generation now ignorant of the truth, fulfilling the illuminous goal to own the youth. MK Ultra mind control is the stealing of someone's soul. How many in our classrooms have been for deception groomed? The truth is not readily accepted. For normalcy bias, the truth has intercepted. Then the media reports to ensure that we used conspiracy theory to obscure. Environmentalists adhere to religious tenets, even to the earth paying penance. Scripted actors spout the environmental liturgy, ignoring definitive science or history. The lost generation absorbs their every word, unaware the truth has been blurred. Soon the lost generation will become world rulers, and Agenda 2030 has become our future. There will be judgment, and those to blame will pay for the generation that was led astray. Always providing a new game to play rather than teaching them how to pray. We give them over to AI demon-possessed machines, their faces constantly glued to the screens, introducing them to things that have become their nightmare scenes. The stuff that nightmares are made of is their inheritance rather than love. Will the Canabots now be sent? Will the powers that be ever repent? What evil have we given for this generation to embrace? What is the future of the human race? In a world without God, it is no wonder they eat soap pods. Unequipped to face life's problems, they resort to snorting condoms. Snowflakes melting in the heat while they're marching in the streets, unaware that it is our bane that the unborn without mercy are being slain. A generation has lost its way because we declared they could no longer pray. Who gave them values clarification and did so without hesitation? Who told them there were no absolutes rather than providing them the truth? Were we really so unaware when we employed college professors like Bill Ayers? Rules for radicals being taught, proclaiming it to be progressive thought. Who gave out condoms completely unbridled, and who took away the Bible? As parents, we must accept some blame. We were too busy to understand their game. We believed the educators and gave them enormous trust, and they betrayed it for their own lust. It would be better if a stone were around their necks than to have caused this generational wreck. What are your children being taught? The answer to this question must be sought. Meditation and Eastern mysticism is okay, but from the truth you must stay away. Visit a mosque to broaden your horizons, but stay away from Jesus or they sound the PC siren. Blame becomes irrelevant. Rescue is now the goal. Pray that the broken pieces can become whole. They're forced to breathe poison air. I wonder, is there anyone who cares? Toxic water they have to drink, and they haven't the skills to critically think. Their food has no nutrition by design, and the RF waves pound their minds. Broken homes are the rule, children left to face a world that's cruel. This begs a question that must be asked. Who is responsible for the evil that has amassed? Was the church also busy at play when we should have been leading the way? Is it fair to say too many in the churches failed to pray, while a world was led astray, spiraling downward in decay? The lost generation has been subjected to hell's penetration, and when they were forbidden to pray, they lost their way.